definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third round. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
To the air on second down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Let's go LSU.
The question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here in this game, in this environment. All 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown. An extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's moving out of the pocket. He makes a catch. Running free. Finding an escape route. Touchdown, LSU!
Let's go, LSU.
Great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's White. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
To the air, it's Henderson. Gets it out quickly. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's White. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Vaughn. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. first play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's caught. It's White. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. On the ground, it's White. Gets it past the marker. Wide open spaces. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain.
Just steamrolling the defense. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Dances away. He'll get rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Balls and fired complete. Touchdown, West Virginia. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Sets up the screen. Got room to work. Oh, it's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Anderson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the deep.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Bring in the heat. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Look out, he's got room. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And such a great job using his feet, being smart. You got the lead in this football game. Don't force the ball down the field. Gets the scramble, gets the 1st down. What a clutch play in the 4th quarter.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. And the Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Looking for the goal line. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. They're trailing by a little bit. Now, let's go make this thing even more special.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. but not before. He picked up the first down.
That is exactly what this offense needed. The clock's winding down. You got to make a play. You go to your big play wide receiver. He chews up some yards. This offense is in a great spot.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Now improvising. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time? Breaking on the ball. It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
That's something as a defense you got to be prepared for. In a 2-minute situation like this, you know they're going to try to throw the football to the sidelines and get guys out of bounds. So you got to have outside leverage, or you need zone defense to help out and try to bracket guys on these outbreaking routes.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown!
Let's go, LSU. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
They've taken the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays?
Came back on him.
And they trust
I'm him.
to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point
Yeah, LSU. Let's go, baby.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Henderson. That's caught. It's White. He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll give it to the back. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's White. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets
that ain't gonna get it, that player.
Business in plus territory. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Got some room to run.
Oh, yeah, good game, good game, good game.
With the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the